Work, 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 work. You see me have you work, 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 work. You see me do me da 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 da.
What's up, y'all? It's Youre from the Working Co. So today I am going to tell you guys a few ways you can make some money when you have no money. Like, when I say no money, I mean you can do all of these things with probably less than $50 to your name. I got about 10 things that you can do to make money when you don't really have no money, because there's really no reason for us to be out here broke. Period. So reselling. So from reselling, especially furniture, you can expect to make at least $200. Really, that's a fair price. So you have to, with the reselling though, from the reselling of furniture, you're gonna have to make sure you clean that stuff good, get it looking brand new again. Sometimes you may want to spend money on it to fix it up. You know, it doesn't really take skill to fix most stuff up. A couch, it doesn't take skill to wash a couch. You know, you can sweep it off, or vacuum it and, wash it with soap and water. That doesn't take much skill set. If you don't have a vehicle to transport this stuff, see if you can work a deal with somebody. Ask a coworker, ask a neighbor, hey, can you go with me to pick up this couch I saw, and maybe once I sell it, I can give you $25 for gas money. Or offer them something. Maybe I'll watch your kids for you when you go on your next date night. Can you pick up this couch for me that I'm trying to resell? So you got to bargain. If you don't have money, the best thing you got is your word. So offer something and keep your word. The next thing you can do is cleaning. Okay? If you don't got money, you need to make some money, you need to clean. So cleaning is really relatively easy because most people have cleaning products in their household. If you don't have cleaning products in your household, again, you can borrow some. I already told you some ways to borrow some. So you can clean. Start a cleaning service. Offer to clean. Start with your neighbors. Start with friends, family members. Somebody that you know may have more money than you. You know that's something they wouldn't mind paying for. So if you live in a small town and you might go to a barber shop or salons or a tattoo shop or a mechanic shop, they may need someone to clean, right? Small owned businesses, try to stay away from the corporate businesses. You don't want to walk in McDonald's and say, hey, I would love to clean for you guys. Like, no. But maybe Joe's auto shop, that probably would be a good place. Also with salons like barbershops and hair salons, a lot of times, especially in the barbershops, they need someone to sweep the hair. And you can work for tips. So you got to have a little bit more free time, which if you don't really have that much money, you should have some free time. So you can ask if you're able to work for tips and say, I will clean the shop. So you would need to ask for the salon or barbershop manager or owner and ask, can you sweep hair or clean up for tips? Tips, I mean, that's what, what people are willing to give you, what the barbers or the stylists are willing to give you. It's another way to make. Try it. Try local, small owned businesses that you can find. Even if you live in the middle of nowhere, you never know. You could live in, North Dakota. Like, everyone has a barbershop, a hair salon, a mechanic shop, anywhere that you can go. So try cleaning. Try cleaning residential, which is homes, and try cleaning commercial, which is going to be businesses. And when you approach these people, sound like you know what you're doing, or maybe you could send an email if you want to, or call. Some places, depending on the type of town you live in, you may need to just go in person. Look good, put on something decent, don't be looking wrinkled and crazy, and do a good job. The next thing you can do if you don't have money and you need to make some money is valet trash. Have you heard of valet trash? So valet trash is a service where it's usually people in apartment complexes who have this, but some homes may have it. So valet trash is a service where people pay someone to take their trash out. So to do the valet trash, it definitely requires a vehicle. You don't have to own a vehicle, but just at least have access to reliable, trusting access to the vehicle, a vehicle. So valet trash, you can start in a neighborhood. If you don't, going to an apartment complex can be complex if you're not a company. You can just start with residential. So with the residential areas, you can just ask in your neighborhood. You can ask people at your church, at the local restaurant you go to, if you ride a city bus. Like, you can just pull the trash can from people's yard to the street. People will pay you to do that. You may not think people will, but trust me, people pay people to take their trash out after they already take their trash out. You know, if you can get 5 people in your neighborhood paying you $20 a month, that's $100 a month additional that you have for literally taking out the trash, which is something you more than likely do for your own self. It can get, you know, pretty lucrative, but you definitely need multiple people. So valet trash, valet trash. From doing valet trash, you can expect to make anywhere from $20 to $50 per home that you valet trash for. The next thing you can do if you live in an area that does this is snow sweep or snow cleaning. So I know this is popular in the north and in the Midwest. You guys have snow out there. So when it snows, people need their yard shoveled. They need their sidewalk shoveled. They need their car cleaned off. This is something that you can do for free. All you need is usually a snow sweeper or a shovel or a broom, whatever you can get. I know they have tools that, you know, you can use, like a snow sweeper and the window cleaner thing. But really, if you don't have the money to buy those things, or if you're not able to borrow one, you know, use what you can. The next thing you can do is rent out your house. Rent your house. So if you have a house or a room somewhere to stay, you can rent it out and make money that way, especially if you're late on rent, or, you know, thinking you're about to be late on rent. You can rent out a house, your house or your room. So I used to do this, and I used a platform called Airbnb, which is free to sign up for, and you can take pictures of your room. You need to make sure it's clean. Take pictures of your room or house and post them on the website and put a price. And sometimes you may run into the fact that, you know, the landlord doesn't allow it or things like that. If you really, really need it, you know, I would say just go ahead and do it. If you really need the money, I'm sure your landlord would rather have someone staying a few nights in there, if that's going to help you be able to pay the rent, than having to evict you. I'm just saying. I had a friend who did Airbnb, and he would sleep in his car. Do I recommend it? No. But if you don't have anywhere to go and you want to make the money, hey, do what you want to do. Especially if you live somewhere where it's like a college town or something, this is something you probably want to consider, renting out your space. You can expect to make a lot from that, honestly. Last thing that you can do to make money is rent your car. Well, this isn't the last thing. I got one more. You can rent your car. So a great website to do that, or app, is called Turo, Turo.com. You can rent your car on there. Definitely make sure you have full coverage insurance just in case anything happens. And also use their insurance plan. Don't go with your own. Use their insurance plan. Because with their insurance plan, it usually will cover more than yours will, and it won't affect your premium going up. But you can allow your car to be rented by people. It's kind of similar to Airbnb, but it's for cars, and people will drive your car. Turo handles the marketing, so you don't necessarily have to go find someone to do it, and they handle the insurance. They are the middleman. So you can post your car, post pictures. You got to sign up with a picture of your ID, and that's really all you have to do, and put your bank account information. You can also do car magnets, car marketing, auto advertising. So the auto advertising, depending on the type of car you have, you know, they have these digital signs that can go on top of your car, and you can pay, well, they pay you to get that digital ad and ride around your car. You usually just have to do something about, like, showing how many miles you drive per week. They want to check your odometer. So they want to make sure that you're driving around, so they can know that, you know, their ad is being seen by multiple people. That kind of takes a little bit longer. Pretty much everything else we said, you know, is same day stuff you can sign up for, besides the eggs and the sperm donation. But the car advertising, it does take a little bit longer because you have to sign up for it, and you have to wait for a company to select you, and they want to see your car. Then they have to mail you the, you know, magnets that you need, or whatever it is that you may need. Some places you can even consider getting your car wrapped. So wrapping the vehicle is like, kind of think of it how a taxi cab looks. The taxi cab that's covered in yellow, or like maybe think of it like how you wrap a present. It's just like that. Like, they wrap the car in a material. It's usually like a big advertisement. So, you know, if you have a truck for Hershey's, your truck might look like a huge Hershey bar because they're going to wrap it in that. So companies pay for that as well. That's something you have to sign up for. That's usually only good for newer cars, and it takes a little while to get the money. Like I said, the rest of the stuff is pretty instant. But this is definitely something that's residual, that you will get money every month with little to no effort outside of the beginning, you know, when you're signing up for it. So those are all the things that I have for you on how to make money when you don't really have any money. You know, it's no reason for anybody to be out here broke. It's a million things you can do. A lot of these things, you just got to get creative. You got to figure out a way and a how. You can't make excuses. Don't have a car, figure it out. Maybe you got to walk, ride a bike, borrow a car, bargain, whatever. Whatever you can do. Don't have a house that you can rent out. Don't have cleaning supplies. Ask the coworker. Ask the church. Ask somebody. You never know what you can get. And don't be afraid to bargain and offer people something. You may feel like, I don't have anything to offer, but if you need to do something to make money, offer what you can. Maybe you only have $10 to your name, you know, offer something. Maybe I can, you know, sweep your car for you, sweep the snow off your car for you every day for the next 2 weeks, you know, if you will help me find customers. If you know somebody is well known and they can get, you know, get you hooked up with the whole 2-3 blocks full of cars to sweep. Or maybe you can offer, like I said, to babysit. Or maybe if you're good at drawing, you can offer to, hey, I'll do some murals for your mom and your wife on Mother's Day if you can help me with this or that. Offer something, you know, if you need help from other people to get the ball rolling on this. So that's my tips for y'all on how to get money when you don't got money.
Work, 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 work. You see me have you work, 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 work. You see me do me da 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 da.